Chair calls on Senator Klein.
Madam Chairman, I just would like to
Senator Klein, please
do I have
stand.
to stand? Okay, sorry. I'm trying to read something. I just wanted to, I think we all want kids to get a good education, but to that point, a letter was sent by a teacher that said that I'm compelled to write to you about a recent event that occurred to me. I currently work as a substitute teacher in the West Valley areas of Phoenix, Glendale, and Peoria. I was called upon to teach history and language arts for 8th grade at a Glendale public school. The number of the students I had in class ranged from 28 to 38, which were almost all Hispanic and a couple of black children. The day started out as usual, turning on the television, listening and watching the announcements and saying the Pledge of Allegiance. During the pledge, I noticed the vast majority of the students refusing to stand and say the pledge. I asked the students why they refused to say the Pledge of Allegiance, and they responded by saying, "We are Mexicans, and Americans stole our land." The teacher's instructions were for the students to read a few pages and answer the questions regarding Mark Twain in their history textbook, and to finish their final drafts to Senator Steve Gallardo, thanking him for his position on illegal immigration rights. Their teacher apparently had showed them a video with Senator Gallardo and Lou Dobbs. Most of the students came unprepared for class, not possessing paper and pencil. I provided the students with paper and pencils, only to have them wad up the paper and throw it at each other along with their pencils. The students' final drafts that I read were basically the same. Most of them stated they were in the country illegally, white Americans are racist, and they came here for a better life. I asked the class if America adopted Mexico immigration laws, would Americans still be considered racist? That question they could not answer, and called me a racist for asking it. I mentioned that my wife and children are Hispanic, so how could I be racist? I asked the children to stop speaking Spanish in class because it was impolite to speak a language in front of people who may not speak that language. Their response was that Americans better learn their Spanish and their customs because they were going to be taking back their land from us. When it came to compelling the Mark Twain assignment, only 10 students completed it out of all of my classes. Most of the students refused to open the book, tore the pages out of the book, threw them and the textbooks at each other. I thought, are these the students we are trying to educate with taxpayers' money? I have found that substitute teaching in these areas, most of the Hispanic students do not want to be educated, but rather be gang members and gangsters. They hate America and are determined to reclaim this area for Mexico.
You have 10 seconds.
If we are able to remove illegals out of our schools, then the class sizes would be reduced, and the students who wanted to learn would have a better chance to do so and become productive citizens. I applaud and support your efforts.
Thank you, Senator Klein. Your time is up.